Don't wanna lose your love. You the world for me. I don't wanna lose. Together. I don't wanna lose your love. Baby. I don't wanna lose your love. I don't wanna lose. To me. I don't wanna they can take all my money. I don't wanna lose it. 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 I can stand like my name. Everything to me. Like my name. I don't wanna lose it. I don't wanna. Hey everybody, this is your girl Creole Butterfly Libra Butterfly Coco 9 to 9 coming to you from the great state of Kentucky. I can't talk, blah 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 blah. Coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful, the horses are fast, and the horses are beautiful, the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Kinseyada, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and every darn body under the sound of my voice. Okay. And you know, I am the Oprah of the what? The smooches. So mwah, you get a smooch, you get a smooch. Everybody gets a darn blessed smooch, okay? What is up, Shaqette? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, sissy, what's going on? Disrespectful mixology now. Hey, everybody. I am touching bases with you all. I'm trying to stay awake at least for another 30 minutes. Then I'm going to what we call BED. I'm going to get in the middle of that big size, queen size bed and throw them covers up as close to the top of my head that I can get them without smothering myself. And I'm going to bed. I have a big weekend this weekend. I have another port of um I got another port of my birthday celebration because we kicked it off today. Y'all, let me tell y'all. You know that where I went, evidently the food ain't good, wasn't good, or whatever the case may be, because I didn't put no video out there. Now I am gonna put a video tomorrow, for real. Especially when we get to line dancing, I am gonna put a video tomorrow. But today, y'all, horrible. the person that, it was like three or four of us to start my birthday situation. And I got a little cute, because I had on my pajamas. Let's just get that straight. But I got a little cute, not too cute, but just a little cute. And they was like, well, we're gonna go here to Applebee's. There's nothing wrong with Applebee's. Let me tell y'all, there's nothing wrong with Applebee's, okay? But the Applebee's that they went to, that they wanted to go to, I was dead set against it, because only thing you pick up from there is a fentanyl habit. You feels me? Okay, I either something you can't, you be scratching to get rid of. So let this person tell it. Now it's been redone. They had closed down. Now they open back up and they better and blah blah blah. This is what the person swore. I knew they was lying and didn't know what they was talking about when they mentioned it. But I'm like, okay, you can't be whatever and somebody's doing it for you. Okay, you can make your gripes, but then after that, it's like, okay, boo boo kitty, right? So I'm like, okay. So we go. Y'all, from the time we pull up, I got just this thing like it's not gonna be what it's not gonna give what they think it's gonna give. Okay. So we go in. Oh my gosh. Now, if the dude had waited on us, I would have felt a little bit more comfortable. Okay. But this lady, he introduced this lady. If she wasn't the dizzy of the dizzy of the dizzy of the dizzy, it's like, and then I got to a point, y'all, I got frustrated. And I said, okay, because two of the people had ordered margaritas and they was like, this is just sweet. Ain't no liquor in here. Well, the first one of the person's order had a bug in it. If that wasn't telling you how it was going to go, so we asked for the manager. The manager came over and he had the nerve to ask her this question. And here we go. Would you like us to fix you another drink? Now she want to drink the one with the bug in it. How about that? Maybe it'll give her a little extra protein. It'll give her that drunk kick that she need. Huh? How about I'll go over here and make this drink and watch it myself, and I will comp that from your ticket. Anywho, moving on. I'm sitting there like, so yeah. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I tell what appetizer I want, right? So I used to love it. Right. They used to be good. With this one right here at where we went at, that's the one don't nobody ever go to. Okay. Ever. But this person was just so gung-ho that, oh, it was just gonna be great. And they redid it, and it's a great experience. And I knew that person was lying through their teeth when they were saying it, but whatever. Okay. So I done prayed and asked God to cover me, because hey, whatever y'all get picked up, you just get picked up. So, okay, the bug in the drink, they replaced the drink. Both drinks that two people got tasted like lemon, they said, just sweet lemon. So, they asked for two Patron shots to go in them, because that's the Patron margarita that they had. Okay, we were sitting by the bar. Not at the bar, but by the bar. Why come after 10 minutes and wasn't nobody in there? It was about four people. I'm gonna say four tables. We was one of the tables. So I'm sitting there and they ain't even worried. They ain't paying no attention. They just talking. They ain't paying no attention that I ain't saying a word. I'm the birthday girl and I ain't said a word. Everybody else talking. I'm sitting there quiet in the church mouse. I'm watching everything's going on. I done looked up at the yeah, I'm OCD. Okay. These people know I'm OCD. They know I'm the worst kind of OCD. If it ain't my mess up, I don't for real. And so, and when I looked up in the ceiling, I said, oh my God. And I said it out my mouth. I said, why did I look at the ceiling? And when I said it like that, everybody that was with my party looked up at the ceiling too. Y'all. So anyway, I'm just telling y'all, this night was yeah. I should have stayed home like I started to. No, we want to kick your birthday out. Come on, we kicking your birthday out. Blah, blah, blah. And blah, blah, blah. So I'm still waiting. It ain't even my drink, okay? Cause I got my Southern tea, aka Alma Palmer. I got mine sitting right there. I ain't took a swallow in it. I'm like, mm-mm. So I finally seen the dude who set us down. What's up, Catherine Boo? I finally seen the dude who set us down. And I said, I did him like that. I said, now you come here. Because he was pointing to the dizzy woman. I said, no, 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 you. So he came over to the table. I said, they ordered two Patron shots 15 minutes ago. The bar's right here. How long does it take to pour a shot? He said, oh, one moment. So he goes over, gets the shots, bring it back like, y'all got to excuse her. She's dizzy. A duh. I mean, a duh. And everybody's like, yeah, we could tell that. We could tell she's a little, cuckoo. So I'm still sitting there. Nobody's, okay, I'm the birthday girl. Okay? I'm the birthday girl. And I'm the quietest one at the table. I'm looking at everybody. I'm the quietest one at the table. So then she came all the way back and she said, well, that you want the appetizer, that doesn't go for the 225. I said, I didn't think I was getting the 2 for 2025. I was asked what I wanted because whatever I want is being paid for by whoever. And so I like I forgot what they call it. Anyway, they got a little cut up chicken in them. I think they wontons or something like that. That's what I like. So one of the people that I was with was like, it don't matter if that's what she want, get it to her. Oh, okay. I just had to let you know. Then I noticed that it was 45 minutes and we still hadn't got our food. Did I tell you I was only 4 tables in there and we was the second table? And the first table only had one person. But everybody who came in after us had already gotten their stuff and left. So finally she twiddled her little self back. Oh, the fries wasn't no good. So we're fixing fresh fries, okay? Just give us a little bit more minutes because we want to make sure that your fries are fresh. Like we should say, yay! No, my food's supposed to be fresh anyway. So I'm looking at her like, okay, everybody else, oh, okay, all right. And they still talking. I'm the quietest one. When the birthday girl's not happy, something wrong. If the birthday girl ain't talking and she ain't whatever, it's time to go. But nobody paid attention. Then one person got on my nerves and got this work. That's why I'm so worked up now. Sorry, y'all. But this, honey, one person got on my nerves and got this work. Okay? I'm already on 10. My Libra can only take 8 before she clocks. So I'm on 10. Okay? Okay. Tread lightly. I'm on 10. Because I'm not enjoying myself. I don't like a dirty spot. I don't like a dirty house. I don't like look. Okay? Things make me itch. Seriously. And once it's in my mind, I can't get it out of my mind. I'm that type of person. Once it's in my mind that something is filthy, nasty, dirty, not good, whatever the case may be, it's in my mind. Okay? So this person wanted to give me, now we don't, okay, this person wanted to give me, because we ordered the same thing. So they had one left. Like I traded lightly. I only got the riblets. Okay. So they had one riblet left. And they was like, here. I said, I don't want it. And they was like, I ate off of it. I'm like, okay, good for you. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? If I don't want it, I don't want it. I want mine that I ain't touched and blah, blah, blah. And you know I'm OCD. Okay? You ain't just met me. All right? This person gonna take their fork with that piece of riblet and put it on my plate. Huh? What you saying? Gonna put it on my, y'all. The other girl took her fork and hurry up and took it off my plate. And then the person who was trying to force me to take it said, it ain't like I got AIDS or HIV. Y'all, I clocked. Do you hear me? I said, I hit before, and it scared them. it really scared them because I ain't been here in a minute. But when I tell you don't touch my Libra, don't get her on that side. When I get on that side, it's hard for me to come back. I was quiet because I wasn't happy, and I knew as long as I shut up that I'm okay. But don't keep pushing me. So I hit that table and said, "You mad because I won't take your funky me? I don't want it. How you gonna force me to take something? I'm a grown woman. If I don't want it, I don't want it. Ain't nobody said you got." This is how loud I was. Ain't nobody said you had AIDS or HIV. She was so scared. Seriously. And I didn't mean to, I just clocked. How you go, huh? And then you gonna come for me like that? It ain't like I got HIV or AIDS. Oh, you can come for me like that, but when I come back, oh, now you scared? Oh, don't be scared, ho. Come on. Let's go. Because now you got me where I didn't want to be. As long as I was quiet, you should have left me alone. Now you got me where I don't want to be. But since I'm here, I'm going to walk all the way in it. Let's go. And then all of a sudden, I wasn't trying to be all smart and stuff. Now you real low because I done clocked. I done went there. I'm out here now. I said, you know what? That's why I didn't want to come. I said, that's exactly why I didn't want to come. I said, because you got this victim mentality. You start stuff. You poke people so much. And then when people fire back on your butt, you want to tuck your tail like you ain't do nothing. I said, you know what, though? I'm done. And I just got real quiet. I'm like, y'all not going to mess my birthday celebration up for me. I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say. Don't ask me to go nowhere else with you. And I mean it. Because it's a no, and you hearing it from me. We all grown, so you hearing it from me. It's a no, okay? I don't like it. Don't start something and had your hand. Nobody said you had whatever you said you had, AIDS, HIV, whatever. If I don't want it, I don't want it. And I just got quiet. So when the waitress came back, oh God, when the waitress came back, I said, can I have a to-go container, please? I said, matter of fact, I'm gonna need two. She said, okay. I said, thank you. Now everybody looking stupid. They don't know how to act. Everybody looking stupid now. All of a sudden, everybody's having, well, we was just gonna try to make it work, and she was horrible, and they ain't changed this place. We gonna take this place off our list because this place still ain't no good. And all of a sudden, now y'all know the restaurant's bad. All of a sudden, y'all don't play with me. What's up? Oh, that's too much. Okay, sissy. What's up, D-Ham? Yeah, don't play with me. Don't put, like I said, I'm even kill. Like I'll walk away first. You know what I'm saying? Like I got quiet, sissy. I swear I got quiet because I knew I was on 10. I knew I was past the point of no return. I already knew that. I know me. I know me. And when I get like that, I just shut up because anything is going to tip me off. Like all it's going to take is one little thing and I'm going to blow the spot up because I'm already there. So if I'm quiet, leave me alone. And what's so funny is they know that about me. I don't always get there, but when I get there, they know it. They like, you know what? We're going to talk to everybody but her. We're going to leave her. And I don't know why this person thought tonight was the night for them to say something to me that was out of pocket. I don't know why tonight. I guess because it's getting close to my birthday and she thought, well, blah, blah, blah. No. Mm-mm. Thank y'all for putting together and taking me to this horrible restaurant, and everything. And it wasn't nothing about it. Wasn't nothing about it good. Nothing about it. When I got here, I ate my wontons, and just I had to clear my mind. I couldn't wait to hurry up and get out of the car. I was like, I should have kept my butt at home, like I said. I should have stayed home, but I'm trying to, trying to live a little bit. Friends want to, get, so I'm trying to live a little bit. So, I don't regret the experience. I don't regret getting up and experiencing what I experienced. Okay. Even though, it didn't go the way that I hoped it would go, even though I knew it was going to go that way. I knew it. Anyway, I was open minded and I took a leap. So it just is what it is. I'm not begrudging of the experience, of me at least going. I hate the fact that I was right about how it was going to go. That's what I hate. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah, that's how that went. So no more Applebee's for me. I don't care what city we go to. I don't care what state we go to. I don't care. No more Applebee's for me. I am so sorry, but it's not my number one pick anyway. I had not been to Applebee's in 5 years. Okay. And don't look like I'll be going back for another 5 or 15. You feel me? But thank them for paying for everything and everything, whatever. So tomorrow is the second part of the kickoff. Oh Lord. I I might put some. I might, like I said, I am gonna put a couple of videos. They'll probably be shorts tomorrow because I know I won't be on here. So tomorrow is gonna be a couple of shorts I'm gonna upload and everything. Uh, y'all. Oh, Jesus, fix it. So and then I'm going out of town Saturday. And so I'm only going for a couple of hours, but nevertheless, I'm so excited I'll be getting out of town. So I'm going out of town Saturday. Um, yeah, so it's wow, y'all. It's wow. I'm gonna really try to enjoy myself tomorrow. I am, like I said, I'm trying to get my knees together because I am gonna do a couple of line dancing. Yes, she is. She gonna get her dance on, uh, and everything. But yeah, today and Libra came out. that one that ain't so nice. She came out, and I don't apologize for it either because that was rude. How you gonna just put your food on my plate? I mean, huh? Make it make sense. If I said I don't want it, damn it, I don't want it. Excuse my language, but that's exactly how I felt. I don't want it. Don't put your stuff on my plate. It's I don't know who you cause hey, check this out. True story. If you will kiss somebody in the mouth, you going between their legs. And I don't want to taste what you taste. Y'all don't get me started. Oh, I'm trying to cool down, Lord. I'm trying to cool down, Oh, I hate when I get to this spot. I hate when I get here. It's hard to break me off the ledge. Only person knew how to calm me down was my late husband. Jesus. Help me, God. Help me, because I am still on that ledge. I thought I was off the ledge. I'm still right there on that ledge. It ain't gone nowhere. My God, today, help me, Lord. That's the truth. If you a tongue kiss somebody, you done been between their legs. Prove me wrong. And I don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. I know you entertaining a gentleman friend. You entertain that gentleman friend more than you do your friends. So I don't know what you're doing, but you look kind of friendly to me. And I don't begrudge you doing nothing. If you like it, living like it, lump it. I don't want to share in it. Shoot. Texas Road. My late husband is in the corporate office. They got a corporate office for Texas Roadhouses, and they got a picture of him up in the Hall of Fame of Texas Roadhouse. It's a whole wall when you walk. He's up there. He trained most of the managers from different states and everything how to do the blossom. because he was the head fry cook for Texas Roadhouse. So he started the restaurant from conception on up here in Kentucky. He was the head fry cook, and so he had to train the managers at the corporate office how to do the blossoms and everything. But yeah, I'm like, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I hate that. Don't play, dude, cause y'all mono. They got mono. That's why I'm very careful. Like, I would not kiss a person that I'm not gonna enter into a full, long fledged relationship with. You can kiss me on my jaw. You can kiss me on my hand, and if you make me mad, you can kiss me. Okay, and I'm just keeping it real. I'm serious, but if we ain't gonna be in a long lasting relationship where it could possibly, be some marriage at the end of this, I ain't kissing you. I don't want your saliva. I think that's what's wrong. We do too much. We do too much too quick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. Cause I know my kiss is thunder. Her, you can't touch these lips and not want to be with them forever. And that's the truth. I know this. And you know this, man. Okay? So, no, everybody ain't privileged to these lips. Absolutely not. You better go on somewhere. Shoot. Some rusty crusties. Don't you own any Vaseline? I mean, any. Anyway. Okay. DM, you crazy. Okay, sissy. That's what I'm saying. Like, for real. It's so intimate to me, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny. Kissing is very intimate to me. If I kiss you like that, it means I love you. Okay. And you the one for me. And I want us to make sure that we, make this last forever. Okay. But other than that, I ain't gonna be kissing on you like that. And I remember it used to be a time where black men would never admit that they went below the belt, that they kissed below the belt. Do y'all remember that? Black men would never, and so a lot of black women were going to white men because white men let you know, baby, I taste below the belt. Okay, so black women was going to white men at an alarming rate. I don't know what black man decided that he would be the first test dummy to come out and say, "Hey, we do that too over here. Stop going over here. We back that over. I'm bruh. We do it over here too, and better." Okay. And I don't begrudge a man for doing that. Okay. At all. At all. But I can't kiss you unless I know me and you are headed somewhere and we really into each other. That should be the last thing you want to do with me. Is swap spit. Anyway, it's not a requirement for me. Give me that D, but I'm not stopping you either. Right? Hey, that's my sissy now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Today. Well, let me say it like this. I don't okay, let me give a disclaimer. Okay, y'all, this is an adult conversation right now. For those that it may offend, I apologize if you get offended. However, we all over here older than 25, hopefully. And if you don't know how you got here, ask your parents or go look at a book. Okay, because this is normal. Okay, sex is in the Bible. Let's go. First and foremost, if you not at least, and I'm gonna be honest, because I know the average male's penis is either between 5.5 inches to 6.5 inches. That's average. Okay. That's average. And that's on solid. Okay. So you got to pick your struggle. If you below 5, you better be able to take something and you better be able to do it right. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. That's all I'm saying. Move on. But that too is not a requirement if we ain't going the distance? That's what I'm saying. I just don't understand these people. Like, if you want a one night stand, let's tell up front. Look, I'm attracted to you. You're attracted to me. It's been a minute for me. You said it's been a minute for you. We can have this one night stand. You don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. It never happened, but it's going to happen. If you agree to that, y'all both grown. If you agree to that, then hey, it is what it is. Let's go. Okay. And then in the morning, what your girl say? It's morning. In the morning, you say goodbye, I say goodbye, and we wave at each other like we don't even know each other. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Okay. So, it's just it's weird, it's crazy, it just is. It just work it. I'm gonna teach you. But yeah. Now, I was asked if I wanted a birthday party. And I said no. Okay. I said no. But I got some big things coming up to celebrate my birthday, y'all. This is the big 5-5. Okay. Excuse me. I done got hot because I turned my air off in here. So it's got me coughing. I'm gonna turn it on in a minute. But like tomorrow's a dance and we celebrate my birthday. Even the facility I already know it's gonna be my birthday celebration. So um and then I don't know if it's this Sunday or next Saturday. It's another celebration for me. And then the 28th is when we doing my birthday gathering at this restaurant. Now, the thing about it is though, it's between three restaurants I picked. Malone's, um, J. Alexander's, uh, Connors. Okay, because I want oysters on my birthday, and I want a prime rib, a good prime rib. All right, with either a Caesar salad or some asparagus, and I mentioned two more things. So, you know, um, but I told everybody who's gonna be a part. It's only two people that can pick, so they're gonna pick it as a surprise. I know I'm going out to eat, and I know it's about 15 people that's going. Um, but I don't know where yet. I'm trying to pick my color that I want to wear for my birthday celebration. I don't know if I want to put because I got me a tiara. I don't know if I want to put on black. I don't know if I want like bright color. I was thinking about something gold, like having a whole gold outfit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I don't know what I'm gonna wear, but I'm gonna put on something, okay? And everything. So I'm excited. What's up, Charlie Boo? Yeah, it's the 29th, Boo. Yep, that's when I'll be in the hotel. And I'm gonna record part of the hotel. When I get in there, I'm gonna show y'all my room. Uh yeah. So now here's the thing. Since we have Charlie girl, we have an adult conversation over here, sis. So you gotta chime in. So here's the thing. So I was asked for my birthday, since I'm gonna have a hotel room, if a person presents itself to me and if it's just for one night, do I think I would have a birthday ping for one night? Now, y'all know I have not been intimate. Okay. It's been 4 years. Okay. Y'all know yesterday was my late husband's birthday. He would have been 64. Okay. But August the 24th of 2021 was the last time that I had a pee. Okay, I'm being honest with you, right? So I have made up my mind, okay, that I'm staying focused on the bigger picture. However, you know how people get to talking, they like, okay, it's been 4 years, bro. And what if the thing presents itself with somebody that you're attracted to or they're attracted to you, and you're gonna have this hotel room on your birthday? What if something happened? Would you allow it to happen, or would you not, because you want to stick to, what you're doing? Or would you allow it to happen and just as a birthday thing, and you act like it didn't happen? So what y'all think? Okay, ain't nobody responded. Okay, so all right. It you. uh I don't know. I'm not set out to do nothing like that because I really want to stay pure, for real. I really do. Like I said, I can honestly say that I don't have anything, and I've had one man for almost 30 years. So, God is good. And so I didn't have to wonder if he had anything, if he gave me anything. Let me say, as long as you are comfortable and he ain't pushing you to do something you're not ready to do, then I don't see it. Issue you grow right. Right. I agree with that. But the thing about it is, I I just wouldn't say nothing. Like if it put like this, I'm not planning for it to happen. Dang, I didn't know it was after 11. Dang. Uh, I'm not planning for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? If it happened, it happened. But it's not what I'm planning for it to do. I just want to really enjoy my birthday this year. I've been through a lot. And I just thank God that He has given me favor, and everything. And I just want to enjoy my birthday. I just really do. Yep, you're right. You're right. Safety is it, honey. Uh Now, what I hate though, I'm gonna be honest with you. What I hate is the fact that this guy who came after me at the fix it shop, I hate that he turned out to be a dud. Seriously, I hate he turned out to be a dud because, dude, we could have went the distance for real. We could, but I knew he wasn't the one. You know what I'm saying? Like God will send me the one. He's close to the one. The one is coming. You know what I'm saying? But we actually could have went the distance for real. Uh, he was the height. He was the mannerism. He was the intelligence. He had the funds. You know, I mean, seriously, and everything. I was like, wow, but I think what not trying to be funny, and I know I ain't bringing church into this, but I will say this. I think what God was showing me was that there are still men out here of the caliber that I like. There are men that, are not shy about asking a woman for her number, who are really men. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so don't think that they not out here because they are, you know. So yeah, I think that was the lesson I was supposed to have learned, and to see if I was open enough to do that. And that let me know that, yeah, because there used to be a time when men was approaching me, and they would ask me for my number. I go, no. Because I told you I was still in my mind married. In my mind, I was still married. But, and he was right. He said, I like how our conversation is going. He said, it's like I've been knowing you. He said, our conversation, I'm not having to come up with anything to talk to you about. He said, and you're easy to talk to. And I was like, yeah, it is funny because this conversation has been, like it's like we knew each other, you know. and everything. So yeah, I didn't, I gave him my number and everything. So it just is what it is. But that one I kind of was like, dang man, dang. But it is like I said, he's the height. But anybody taller than me, I'm only 5'1", 5'2" on a good day. But I'm only 5'1", so anybody taller than me. But yeah. So it just is what it is. But if it happens, just yeah. So yeah. But today, like I said, when I lay down, I'm putting this horrible restaurant and the experience behind me, and I got my clothes ready for tomorrow night. I wish I could have found me some nice old comfortable white tennis shoes. I don't have any. So I'm either gonna have to wear heels or something different. I hate bad food. It put me in a bad. Okay. Yeah, baby, it's horrible of experience and stuff that I had at that restaurant. They could have took me to McDonald's. I could have got me a number one, and that's a Big Mac meal. Do you hear me? Baby, I could have got me a number one. Okay. So, you know, um, yeah. Y'all, I got a quote. So I need a tune up, right? I ain't had a tune up since my late husband bought me my car. And that was 4 years ago. Okay. So I need a tune up. How come it's gonna cost me $380 for a tune up? Because they have to take out my whole motor. Evidently, my plugs and wires is on the bottom instead of on the top like anybody else. Oh, Jesus, fix it. But as a extra birthday gift, let me tell you, God is so good. I got one of my gifts today. I'm gonna wait and take a picture of it and I'm gonna post it. But I got one of my birthday gifts today and I screamed, y'all. I screamed. Oh my God, I screamed. I was not expecting it. I promise you, I was not expecting it. But as an extra birthday gift to me, somebody's buying me all 4 brand new tires for my car. Let the church say yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, honey. 4 brand new tires. I already made my appointment. Yes, honey. They getting me in 3 days after my birthday. Absolutely. I'm ready. She ready. Favor ain't fair. I keep telling people favor ain't fair, man. Favor ain't fair. And no, I ain't screwed nobody to get them. How about that? Mm-mm. This person said, you told me that in one of your tires that you had replaced, you had 5 holes. I said, yeah. And this person said, God was watching out for you, right? I said, all the time. What size is your tires? I'm like, I don't know. Look and see. I'm like, okay. So I got to look at. I'm like, they this, and this. Oh, okay. I'm like, why? Let me see. I was like, okay. Next thing you know, well, guess what? What? Since I can't see you on your birthday, I'm gonna do something for your birthday. What you gonna do for my birthday? I'm gonna pay for you to have all 4 new tires. So make your appointment here, and I got it. Shut up! You lying? Nah, I ain't lying. I got it. Happy birthday! Thank you. Thank you. Come on, God. Now, let me see. Thank you, Charlie. We get excited about tires, kitchen appliances. Come on now. My friend, one of my friends, she's a couponer too, but She went to Kroger. Kroger had a clearance sale on Clorox bleach. I don't know how this girl already get these Clorox. She get all the sales. She said she paid less than $50 for everything she had on her floor. You talking about mad? I was so mad. She had like 25 bottles of bleach. I'm talking gallon bottles. 25 bottles of bleach, some soap powder and something else and something else. All of that, and she paid less than $50 for it. You talking about mad.com. I was like, you know what? I can't stand you for real. I'm like, Lord, today. Okay. Day 3 on the books. Let me show y'all her let me show y'all what she got for real. Oh shoot, I've been talking to y'all. Okay, I got time. Okay, let me show y'all this first. I don't know if y'all saw this. Hold on. Is this the shirt? Okay. And over in this sector, they talking to this person. It was 2 people who passed away. One very recent, the other one in January. And somebody was mad at somebody, and through the deaths of these 2 freshly deceased women, and people, I don't even know, y'all. I don't even know. Okay, check this out, y'all.
The Trump administration has deployed the National Guard to Memphis, Tennessee. Now, somewhere, some way, I don't know how, but something went terribly wrong. And now the citizens of Memphis, they pretty much took 2 tanks from the National Guard. Here's the video.
Stole these 4 tanks, boy. These niggas stole these 4 tanks.
How they get 2 tanks?
Boy. These niggas stole these 4 tanks.
I want to know how this happened. Like, what went wrong? A series of things had to have gone wrong. I'm guessing maybe they were just out driving their tanks around the city. They got hungry. They pulled over at a McDonald's. The tanks couldn't fit through the drive-thru, so they had to just park the tanks and go inside. Maybe they left the doors open. Maybe they left the tanks turned on. Maybe the key was still in the ignition. I don't know. But these people found those unoccupied tanks and they just took them. Now they just in this apartment complex riding around the parking lot in these stolen tanks. This National Guard project just doesn't seem to be working out the way it's supposed to. I don't know how they plan on getting the tanks back, because how do you
Y'all, they stole the people's tanks, y'all. I don't know. I'm like him. I don't know how they gonna. I don't. You know. It's not funny. Oh my God, today. Y'all, I don't know. But they stole these people's tanks. Okay, they riding around Memphis and stuff. How y'all steal tanks? You don't hear about this on the national news that in Memphis, Tennessee, they have stole the tanks of the National Guard. Okay. My goodness, honey. The takeover. Oh my God.
take a tank from somebody? I do look forward to seeing more tank content from Memphis. So if you don't know, the Trump administration has deployed the National Guard to Memphis, Tennessee. Now, somewhere, some way, I don't know how, but something went terribly wrong. And now the citizens of Memphis, they pretty much took 2 tanks from the National Guard.
But what if it was a setup, y'all? What if that was a setup to leave 2 unoccupied tanks somewhere so that other things can transpire down there in Memphis? Let's think about it. Let's think about it, honey. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. Okay. And I guess I should have said that before we got into this conversation right here with these tanks. Let me say this. First of all, thank you to everybody who emails me because it lets me know that you enjoy my commentary. Even some of you all who don't agree with my commentary, I appreciate you guys because you're always respectful when you email me. It's never you suck, I can't stand you. I've only had one or two of those, and who cares? Okay, the rest of them, is either they agree with me or they don't agree with me, but keep doing what I'm doing, or they'll have a question or two about my personal life, okay, because I'm so open with it. And okay, so let me say this. I am a survivor and I'm more than a conqueror of grape, okay, and abuse and incest, okay. And um what that did to me, I'm talking about to me, I ain't saying for everybody else. What that did to me, it opened me up sexually. All right. Even though I wouldn't screw everybody, I was very, 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 um, it used to be a thing in my age when I was young, it's called white liver. It said if you had a white liver, it means you was, that you had to have sex every day, all day, whatever. Okay. So it opened me up to that. And I am one, and hear me good. This is true. I am one. I don't let nothing conquer me. I conquers it. So when I got to that point and I felt like I couldn't help it, and I would only be with whoever I was with, but I would be with them very, very, very often, if you can catch what I'm saying. Very, 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 very often. Okay. It's like I had a quota to meet. It's like I had an itch to scratch. Okay. So my thing was I had gotten to a point to where I told you me and God made a deal. Okay. I hope you're hearing this. If not, I know you'll read this, you'll listen to my live and you'll hear it. Okay. And thank you for asking me. You know who you are. Um, I told you me and God made a deal. Okay. And there was a lot of things on that deal. God meets us where we are, and He knows who He made. He know me. Okay. And the deal was if I allow God to fight different things for me, okay, then I would be blessed. If I didn't fight, I would have to tell the story of what I've been through and how I got out of it. So that's another reason why I don't mind telling my story, okay? Because I'm telling to the goodness of God. Um, and when I say stuff like this, I know y'all hear my heart, but it'll always be somebody to take this and turn it around. But those are my people, my butterfly queens. You hear my heart in what I'm saying. I was so good, and I am so good at what I do that there was a conversation that my father had with me, my mother had with me, and then God had a conversation with me regarding this same situation. Uh, I asked God to take that thirst and hunger that I had for sex that was not uh given to a mate at that time, to take it, because I did not want to be one person that was scratching this itch with any and everybody. So I went from that to getting my fix stripping. Okay. Like if you knew me, you wouldn't have known, unless you knew that other side of me, you wouldn't have known that my second job was a stripper. You wouldn't have never known that. There was only so many people that knew that side of me. You wouldn't have never known that. All you knew was that I either worked at McDonald's as a manager or I did this, this, and this. Okay. But you never would have known that side of me. All right. I was very particular about the clients that I had. I was very particular about who I let in there on that other side of me to know that side of me. Okay. The only reason why a lot of people know it now is because it's in my book. I don't care who know it now. Shoot, that was when I was younger. It's in my books and everything. And, enough people knew to know that I ain't lying. Put it like that. Okay. Uh, so then when I came from that, I went into being the dominatrix because I still had to get my sex feel. I still had to get that because I wasn't all the way delivered yet. Okay, so I still had to get that feel. And so finally, um, when it got to a point to where I didn't even want to do that no more. Like I could tell when like God was really changing my life because that started disgusting me. I didn't want to do it no more. I didn't want to be around it no more. I didn't watch porn no more. I didn't, none of that. I just it started, being yucky to me. Okay. So when I went through that final stage, and then the CEO had proposed to me, and I was getting out my wedding day together with him and everything, and it was something that he said to me to let me know that he wasn't the right one for me. So I called it off, but we kept dating. I called the wedding off, but we kept dating. And I remember telling him one day, I said, you know what? One day you're gonna pull up and you're gonna see a man standing in my door. I said, and when you see that man in my door, you know it's over. I said, because I'm getting tired of you. That's exactly how I said it. I'm getting tired of you. Okay. And it went just like that. I had no plan in it. I promise you, I had no plan in it. He pulled up one day, and the man who turned out to be my husband was standing, had just walked to the door and opened up the screen door. And I'm upstairs in the window on the cordless phone. He don't see me that I saw him pull up. And I'm where the way my window was, I could see who's standing downstairs. And he was standing downstairs in the door. They looked at each other and he pulled on off. And then my then boyfriend hollered up the steps, hey, that corny guy done pulled up, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like it. And that's how it ended. Me and him never said we done, blah, blah. He pulled off and he called me. He said, I just saw somebody in your door. I said, what does that mean? And that was it. That was it. And so God cleaned me up and he allowed me to, save my body to be presented to my husband. And that's how it's been. That's how it's been. He was the last man that I've been with. Matter of fact, even though me and the CEO kept dating, we wasn't even having sex a whole year. It had been a whole year just about because we were getting married. And I didn't want to have sex with him if he's going to be my husband. I wanted everything to be new. Who knew? God was cleaning me up then. So, my walk is not your walk. And I can only tell you what I've been through to kind of help you know that you're not by yourself. Do what's right for you. I always tell people, uh, make sure you check in with God first. If you don't know his voice, get with somebody who does and that is truthful and is from God that can tell you the truth no matter how much it exposes them. See, I'm one of them that I be naked and unashamed because if I've been through it, I went through it for a reason. So why get on this side and start trying to cover up? No, I went through it for a reason. I want you to see my failures. I want you to see my not so good times. So you want to see me now and go, wow, she did all that, or she's being all that. Look at her now. Because of God. It ain't me. It's him. Whenever you go through something and you do not give the appropriate honor to the right person, which is the man upstairs, you doomed to go through it again because it's nothing that you did. And during those times, there was true people of God who prayed me through. There was, God rest her soul, and I have her mantle. And she told me, God's going to give you my mantle. And he did. I got her mantle. But this woman of God, I would call her at some ungodly times. When I tell y'all, if people tell you, if you got godly people that tell you, if you need me, let me know, talk to me, call me. Don't be stupid and have pride sit out because God hates pride. God hates pride. He hates pride. Pride comes before a fall. Okay, but because when you really want help and you really want to change, Baby, you grab hold to any and everything you can that's going to save you. That's going to make your life different. That's going to stop your suffering. You looking for any and everything you can, especially godly. So it was this woman, like I said, God rest her soul. I would call her, baby. It seemed like anytime after 2 in the morning. I don't know what it was about after 1 and 2 in the morning, but I would be going through, I mean, y'all, and I would pick up that phone and she would be asleep. I would hear her and I go, I'm sorry, you sleep. It's okay. I'll wait and call you later on today. She's like, baby, what's going on? What you need? Just like that. What's going on? Give me a minute. And then I would just say, whatever the case may be. And she would listen to me. And then she would say a couple of words. She'd give me, scripture that God put on her heart. And then she would pray for me. And I go straight to sleep. And the same mantle she got, it's some more things, but the same mantle she got, I got. And she told me, she said, you're going to be one that offer yourself to help people. You're going to deliver people. And that's, I got a deliverance ministry. So I usually, but God told me that certain people, I can't say that to no more because I've offered myself. And even though they needed me, they didn't use me. And I did, and God's like, leave it alone. Just now you're going to have to come to me because I can't offer it no more. It's crazy, But yeah, so when I am what I am. I don't try to be no more than I am. I still have a temper. It ain't as bad as it used to be. I got control over it except for today because I was pushed, but I'm going to have to repent for that because I clocked. But I am who I am, and I don't try to be nobody different at all. So, they jacket. Yep. But anyway, I hope that answers your question, boo. Uh, I can tell that my new husband, is on the way. You know how I can tell y'all? I am just now beginning to every now and then think about intimacy, not sex, but intimacy. And that's what happened the last time. I told you I had been a year between me and the CEO and everything. And when I thought about intimacy, it wasn't with him. But I started thinking about intimacy. I'm like, I miss the slow dancing, because in a good marriage, honey, you ain't got to wait to go no clubs or nothing. You slow dance in your house, you know, and everything. And my husband used to grab my hand and be like, come on, baby. He turn up in music, and me and him would be slow dancing, or dancing in the house, and the kids go, yuck. And they'll holler, get a room. My husband say, all these rooms is my room. I'd be like, say it again. They're like, ugh. I'll be in the kitchen cooking or something. He'll smack me on my butt. They're like, stop it. He's like, it's my butt. I can smack on her butt if I want to. It is good for kids to see some form of affection like that between husband and wife. I don't understand what y'all want y'all kids to witness. You don't mind them hearing you arguing. You don't mind them hearing you turn each other down. You don't mind them hearing you frustrated, but you don't want to see no love affection. No, he gonna kiss you on your jaw. You gonna kiss. You say, hey, daddy, hey, mama, what's up, sexy? Who? My husband used to be coming in the house. He'd be all tired and stuff, honey. Especially if he out there working in that yard or whatever. He come in, he all sweating and stuff. I have him a ice cold glass of water right there. Go, here you go, my man, dingo. Oh, with your sexy self. And he'll just smile at me, and the kids go, oh, not again, yuck, But they tell you now, when they get to talking about me and their daddy and everything, they be like, man, mom and daddy, that's all they used to do is flirt with each other. I know, be across the room, Googling their eyes and stuff. He wink at her and she just smile, That's what your man is supposed to give you butterflies. I don't get it. When did true love, our affections of love, become something that's yucky? I expect kids to say stuff like that because they don't understand. They learn it. But it's weird to me. That is so weird. Like on up until the day this man died, he could look at me and it make my heart flutter, make me just be like a little 16-year-old girl and just, you know. And I could do him the same way. He said he used to tell his brothers them, man, that girl could just walk in the room. He said she didn't got to stay under me. She could walk in the room and I'd be like, don't you? That's love, man. I don't get it. I don't want nothing if it ain't that. I'm serious. I'm serious. I feel sorry for everybody who's not experienced that. And trust me, my parents wasn't no role model because my parents wasn't married. His parents wasn't married because his mama died when he was 10. But we knew what we wanted and we fought to have it. We used other people like my great aunties and my his great aunties and great uncles and all this and stuff. We used them as our roadmap to where we wanted to be in our marriage. We wasn't going, oh, well, I ain't have no good role model, so I ain't going, no, My husband told me before he gave me his name, he said, check this out, this until death do us part. He said, seriously. He said, I ain't going for all that marriage stuff, all that divorce stuff. He said, I ain't going for that. Once you get my name, you stuck with my name. He said, and I take it very serious about my name. Didn't I try it? I was like, I don't want to be married to you. I'm getting a divorce. He said, where we moving to? He showed it. He said, where we moving at? I said, what you mean? He said, you said you was leaving, right? I said, uh-huh. He said, okay, where we moving at? He said, I told you. Once you took my last name, wasn't no divorcing. He said, so wherever you going, I'm going too. Well, I guess you done told me, huh? Anyway, let me see. My daughter see her. Okay, she runs and gets her hug. Okay, now, right? I told my hubby when the butterflies come, then get worried. That's right. Got her. I just want a little me time. She'll be okay. Yeah, I just don't. I don't get it. I just don't get it, and that's why I said God had to prove to me that there's still men out here that Yeah, I still got some men out here, girl. You don't count me short. Don't count me short. Yeah, I still got some men out here that don't mind being men. You know, don't mind saying what they mean and mean what they say. So yeah. So I'm excited. I am excited. Sheila Libra. Yes, honey. Come through, Miss Libra. Yes, come through. Like I said, I might take a picture too. I'm gonna take a lot of pictures, but I might put one on my internet. I mean my community wall and everything. Um, so yeah, I'm like, I don't know y'all, but y'all know, because when I post my new man, when I post him on here, y'all already know. If I post him on my wall, let's just go there. If I post me and him on my wall, y'all already know that it means we don't discuss marriage. Now, here's the thing. Will I tell y'all before? Well, Sissy, you gonna know. You too, Charlie. I'm talking about everybody else. Will I tell y'all before we say I do or after? October 17th. Okay. Yeah, cause baby, I tried today. Yeah, I tried. But I was already past 8. I already knew what time it was. I'm like, you know what? I'm on demon time right now. So let me just shut up. I tried. I really did. You know. I guess they like we ain't gonna pull that no more. I bet she won't put her food on my plate no more. What you think? And then gonna try to go put her food on my plate and then get smart with me. And then when I went back with her, when I matched efforts, all of a sudden you gonna take down like you didn't do nothing. Girl, if you don't kick rocks with open toe shoes on, don't play with me. Shoot. Yeah, did I tell you I'm gonna be 55, not 5 and not 4? I'm like, it's crazy. It is crazy. But anyway, y'all. Now we ain't gonna do that. But I will like I said, I don't think I'm really gonna come on tomorrow because I gotta get me a nap in after I come from my medical situation. I gotta get me a nap in, and then I gotta get dressed to go to my other part of my beginning of my birthday. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. Now, I'm excited to do that. So I will do probably some shorts. Um, if I don't come on Saturday, when I come back in town, I might do a couple shorts of that. But if not, my whole full live may be next Monday. This Monday coming up. It may be. But y'all know I always catch y'all in the streets. In the streets. I try to catch Charlie in the morning. Charlie, me and you gotta do a live together. And I'm gonna email you on what I want us to do. Hopefully we can do it next week. Uh and everything. But like I said, protect your energy, y'all. Make sure you protect your energy. Uh, do self care. Self care is the best care. Seriously. Um, yeah, it's crazy out here. Okay, it really is. Um, and I don't want to leave y'all with no bad news. So we're not gonna talk about the what's going on in the world. We're gonna leave it out there. But like I always tell y'all, keep yourself in prayer. Pray before you go out. Ask the Lord, to cover you. Put Psalms 91 over your house, over your kids, over you, your car. Pray Psalms 91, okay? Because that's the protection prayer. I'm going to give y'all another one probably next week, but that is the protection prayer, okay? So, yeah, keep it over y'all. Even if you go to the store, your goings out, your comings in, you want God to put your warring angels around you, and your children and everything, okay? Uh, so yeah, and remember, like I always tell y'all that uh I love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And no matter what the test, always do your best. And I'll see y'all in a couple of these streets. Okay. All right. Smooches.